Greetings and welcome to Eat It Lose. Today we're going to do something a little different. I got myself an induction burner and a cross arm that you can't see for my tripod, and I'm going to cook. I've been building up to this for months, and I have a recipe that I want to try. Thank you, Jean, for recommending this. And we're going to make pulled banana peel. So I have 4 banana peels right here. Woo! I saw this recipe and I'm like, are banana peels even edible? So I looked it up. Yes, they are edible. They get sweeter the older the banana is, and the peel gets thinner as the banana ages. So by the time it has like those nice speckly black spots on it, it's getting sweeter and thinner. So a lot of people will wait to eat it until it's thinner, but I chose ones that are fairly green because they are thicker for this. And the video that that this is all based on is recommended thicker banana peels. So yay. So we're going to get started. The first thing I need to do, according to that video, which I will link in the comments or below this video, depending on where you're seeing it, the first thing I need to do is scrape off all of this white pith, because this is sweet and it's not going to be very good in the pulled banana peel, apparently. So I'm just going to run my spoon over it to get that pith off. I don't know if it's even called pith for banana peels. I'm just going to assume it is. I know it's called pith in citrus, but so I got that off. So I did a little bit of research about banana peels as I'm doing this scraping thing. I did a little bit of research, as well as being edible. Banana peels contain potassium, lots and lots of potassium in these things, and also fiber. And fiber is so good for you. An article just popped up in my Facebook feed saying, hey, you know, there's a superfood that Americans just aren't getting enough of, and it is fiber. We aren't eating enough fiber, and fiber is great because, A, it cleans you out. It helps to regulate blood sugar. It gets rid of like bad stuff that you eat. I'm not going to say toxins, but it does like help to sweep out cholesterol and sugars and stuff like that. So I mean, it helps to regulate you. It helps you feel better. So fiber is really good, and we don't eat enough of it. We eat a lot of processed food that removes the fiber. So fiber, really important. Potassium, also important. It's, what is that called? An electrolyte. Electrolytes, good for the heart and stuff like that. And it also contains an antioxidant called lutein. And this antioxidant, I guess, is really good for the eyes. I don't know. I didn't actually do any research about lutein. I meant to, and I completely forgot before starting this video. And the last thing that really surprised me, so I'm going to get rid of some of these stringies. The last thing that really surprised me is that banana peels contain tryptophan. So tryptophan helps with mood. It makes you happy. It also makes you sleepy if you take enough of it. It's allegedly one of the reasons why we get all sleepy after we have our big Thanksgiving dinner. The real reason is because we eat lots and lots of food, and our body's like, yeah, I need all this energy to digest this mountain of food that you just made me eat, and also carbohydrates. So those make us all sleepy. Tryptophan probably doesn't hurt. and the whole sleepiness on Thanksgiving thing. But it also contains tryptophan. Who knew? So I have one more banana peel to do. So chances are I'm actually going to fast forward this last one. I did all. Yep. So you can see how much thinner they are. But I'm going to probably fast forward this last one just so that you don't have to watch me scrape out the banana peel. Banana peels smell weird. It smells like the inside of a greenhouse, kind of. Very weird. So the next thing I need to do is make it like all shredded so that it has a little bit more of a texture like pulled pork. So the lady in the video just said to run the fork through it and it should shred pretty nicely. Might have to go over that again. But it came up, it's shredding. You can't see what's going on very well, but Scout is very upset because I have the induction burner up here on the counter. Scout is kind of upset that he doesn't get to be in this video. He was in the last video, which is going to be posted next week. It's a thing, don't worry. And so he is like really, he's taking it out on George, but Scout, like, he's an old man and he, doesn't, neither of them actually want to fight. So they just kind of like batted each other just very passively. So it's very funny. And now Scout is in George's spot on the couch. I don't know if you can see him, but so yeah, it's like all Game of Thrones up here. Seriously, it's hilarious. And you probably just heard George sneezing. He does that. So I have some nice shreddies going on. I am going to fast forward this as well, just so that you don't have to watch me do this. I think you got the gist. I tried to do more than one at once. It didn't work. So you got to do them individually, unfortunately. I'm wondering if I need a sharper fork. I might try a different fork too. I'm going to fast forward through all of this. I'll talk to you again in a moment. Game of Thrones going on. Oh, move the bowl. Oh, nope, never mind. They're done. George is very upset that Scout is in his spot. And so they started doing their thing again. George is a gentle giant, and Scout is also very gentle, so I'm not worried about them hurting each other. And I'm going to change it camera angles. And we'll get started. So excited. And we're back. I'm on the induction burner. I have some olive oil in there already. I set it to 250 degrees. Not entirely sure what that means because I've never actually used a burner that is temperature setting, but looks good, and the olive oil is no longer smoking. So I'm just going to toss this in here. All of my banana peel. Good sizzle. I think I need to turn up the heat just a little bit because that sounds like it dropped in temperature a lot. Going up to 300. Oh, it heats up so quickly. Oh my gosh. I've never actually used an induction burner before. It's like instant heat. Okay. So the next thing I want to do, now that this is all kind of covered in olive oil. I'm going to add a spice blend. This is onion, garlic, all powdered spices, garlic, brown sugar, cumin, cayenne, chili powder, paprika, and that's it. So, and more garlic because I didn't have enough in there the first time. Oh, I'm starting to burn. Removing pan makes induction burner angry. There we go. So I added just a bit of water, maybe like a quarter of a cup. Probably too much, but just kind of winging it. The recipe that I'm using is kind of a hybrid of the recipe that lady had on her YouTube and what I use for jackfruit whenever I make pulled jackfruit. Good simmer going. And really what I want is my banana peels to soften a bit. Smells good. And I'm going to let this cook down a little bit and add some liquid smoke. Yeah, it smells really good. I forgot to open my liquid smoke. So the liquid smoke I'm using is this, which was on sale at Kroger. It has an internal seal, so I can't actually add it yet. There we go. My jackfruit recipe, it is in, it's for 3 cans of jackfruit, so everything is just like a pinch. I've used about a quarter of a teaspoon of garlic, a pinch of brown sugar, a pinch of cumin, a pinch of cayenne, a pinch of chili powder, a pinch of paprika, and then a couple of shakes of the liquid smoke. And I'm just going to let this cook down. There's a lot of water in there. See, it doesn't look too bad. I wish I would have shredded my banana just a bit more. And the last thing I want to add is my barbecue sauce, which came from City Barbecue. It's brush fire, so it has a little bit of a spice to it. I think that's probably about a quarter of a cup. We're just going to cook some of this moisture out. The lady said that it's best at kind of an al dente, which is right about where I have it. I'm going to turn off the burner because I think that's where we are. That doesn't look too terrible. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. So this is my plate. I'm going to use one of the forks that I used to shred the banana peel. Come on. There we go. I should have cooked the banana peels a little bit more. They aren't quite al dente enough. And the strings keep getting caught in my throat every time I try to talk. So it definitely has a slight banana taste. Just ever so slight. But it isn't a sweet banana taste. It's almost like plantain. I should have cooked it more. I'm having, like, I still have a little bit left in my mouth. But the flavor is really good. And it isn't just the spices and this wonderful, wonderful sauce that I put on it. They aren't giving me money. I just really like the product. Yeah, it isn't just the added stuff. It isn't the sauce that tastes good. This is actually really good. The banana flavor is just very slight. If you absolutely don't like bananas, you will not like this. But it works. It works. It works almost. I love pulled jackfruit. It works almost as good as pulled jackfruit. So I say this is a win. I would definitely cook it longer though. It's a little difficult to get down. It takes a lot of chewing. But yeah, I could totally eat this on a pulled sandwich with maybe some vinegar slaw on top. So yeah. Who knew? Banana peels. Kind of delicious. Well, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.